On it.
At Nick Moraldo, how are you doing? How's
Fantastic.
the world?
The world is in not great.
You know
It's
what,
not
though?
great.
We're on the way up. We're
Yes.
coming on the way up. That's what we're going to do. We're going to continue to live, and we're just going to – that's what we're going to do. We're just going to live. Hockey season's back, though. You got to be pretty excited.
Yes. Can't wait.
Pittsburgh Penguins play tonight.
St. Louis Blues, Pens, kick off the season. Let's go.
How are the Pens? Are they going to win again?
It's so hard. It's so hard to three-peat.
How many seasons?
It's been 20 since the back-to-back.
No, how many games, I'm sorry, in the season?
82.
So many games. This thing doesn't end until when? 7 months from now?
June?
Yeah, June. June. I was going to say could stretch in July, but it doesn't. June.
So 8 months from now it ends.
It's a long haul.
That is
and that's a
lot
tall
of-
order for a team that's been to the playoffs for the past 2 years.
I'm talking about fanhood. Like,
that's nothing.
I'm pulling for the Penguins hard, right? Like, I want them to win. They're my team. When I grew up, I was a fan of them.
Right.
But 8 months of attention they want from me? That's a lot of attention. Don't you think?
Some guys, no, I honestly wish a couple years ago they had the lockout shortened season. And it was like 60 games. It was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Because it was like game every other night, fast pace. It was awesome. But I wish they would, but they never will because it's the revenue. You can't take away games.
Too much cash. Too much cash. At Tactical Digs.
What's up, buddy?
I went 3 for 3 and 12 on my picks last week.
That's
3
not
and
on
12.
you, though. The NFL this weekend was... The NFL every once in a while likes to remind you that you don't know fuck about it.
It was an awesome weekend of football, though.
Yeah, it was.
I really enjoyed it.
And that was one of those weekends where they reminded you don't know shit.
The Colts were my lock.
Hey, they
Lock of the week.
They were up 15-10 at half.
First half, dude.
That's what nobody heard.
Did I not tell everybody?
Bet on the first
I
half
only
line.
bet on the first half.
Yeah.
So when I say something's a lock, I'm talking about the first half. We got people tweeting me like, you were wrong. You were wrong. Your lock. How's your lock? Still locked the fuck in. First half.
Did you have a favorite moment from this NFL weekend?
I think there were so many kicker failures, and there was a couple good kicker moments too, and punter moments. I think that's kind of my new thing. I really enjoy paying attention to because nobody else pays attention to it until I start talking about it. There's so much shit that goes on fourth downs that's out of control. Kickoff returns, kickers getting stiff arms at the top of their head, sitting on their ass right in the middle of. There was a college punter that ran with 2 hands on the ball in the open field, and then got decapitated right in his face. Like, special
The
teams.
Baylor was it the Baylor punter?
Yeah, him. And then the Miami punter, Fiegel's kid, punts a negative 1 yard punt. Okay, good job. That's a good swing. What are you doing? That's a rough night.
There was a couple of kickers who also the one who punted it. 2 punted it into the up back. 1 was on the kicker. 1 was on the up back.
Yeah, punts went right into the guy's
Personal
head.
protect, yeah.
Yeah, negative 4 yard punt. There was negative 5 yards of punts.
Did
with
you
2
happen to
punts.
see what Cutler did in his game?
Yeah, the fucking
Dude,
just
I
standing
love
over there.
that fucking man.
Jay Cutler is fully regretting coming back to the league.
They're running the Wildcat, and Jay's out there selling wide receiver. He's standing there, hands on hips, cigarette in mouth.
Did not move.
I fucking love that guy
Someone-
so much.
They threw him 2 beers.
Dude.
Stone
he
cold
didn't
beers.
fucking move.
I don't think he would have had enough energy to stone cold a beer at that point.
Oh, do you know? Well, also the Dolphins headsets weren't working, so for like the first quarter, he had to run high school style to the sideline to get the play.
He was probably so
He
mad.
was so-
Oh, my
I can't think
God.
of anyone who would be less happy than him about that.
I did not enjoy London either. So I'm assuming he will jot him down as one who did not as well. And I think that's a growing number of people because it's just like an amateur situation. You got amateur people handling shit when it comes to the football operations. It's interesting. Interesting shit. Steelers. What happened with the Steelers this week?
Flacco was horrendous.
Yeah, what's going on? There's a lot of bad football teams right now. And, like, nobody has a clue who's – like, Oakland was my pick. Now Carr's out 6 weeks.
They lost their last 2.
If the Chiefs would have lost on Monday night, they didn't. So it's an if. It would have been the first time in fucking a shit ton of years that there would have been no teams that were 4-0.
Really? A lot of parity in the NFL. What's that, Vibs?
The first time in a shit ton of years.
Did you?
That was good math. Yeah, I forgot what you said.
Well, I couldn't remember the exact amount of years, but I knew it was a lot. So, fuck ton, shit ton.
The NFL is a real good time. Who's playing Thursday night?
Patriots, Tampa.
Patriots. It's not time to panic yet, is it?
Not yet, but they're playing another mobile quarterback, and that is not good for this defense.
Yeah, defense. They need to put old buddy on an island. That one guy. What's his
Gilmore.
name? Gilmore.
Gilmore.
They need to put him on an island and let him work. Let everybody else do their thing. Colts did not cover against Seattle. Andrew Luck is practicing this week, though. Yes, we got him back. We got a little timetable issue, shutdown problems, or a little delay of game, By the way, I iced 2 kickers in the last 4 weeks.
You love when he fucking.
I just don't know. If they keep stats on that. They definitely keep stats on my challenges, which 1 for 2 this week, no big deal. But my icing abilities so much higher than Bill Belichick's. Bill Belichick tried to ice Graham Gano this past weekend, lost. 2 weeks ago, Phil Dawson, second oldest kicker in the league behind you know who, Mr. Goat here, Paisan Vinatieri, Phil Dawson. He makes the kick to send it to win the game. I ice him. He misses the kick. Goes to overtime. We lose anyways. That's the life of Chuck Pagano. I do something good, I get fucked in the ass. That's just the way it goes. This past weekend, ice Blair Walsh. Now, granted, Blair Walsh has iced himself a lot these past couple of years, but I did it. I'm the Ice King, baby. Ice King. Chuck had to be happy about that.
Yeah, he always is.
It's a celebration moment for him.
That and getting a challenge right. Those are like, that's what you could do.
When you're a coach, that's it. And if you're a ref and you get 3 calls in the first half overturned on challenges,
You should be suspended.
that's getting skunked. Like you got skunked. You lost the game today. You lost. It only 2 got overturned in the first quarter in that Colts Seattle game. Then the third came in the second quarter. I'm like, oh fuck, this ref is having a rough day. After reviewing the play, we're wrong again. First down. You know
That's Mike Carey levels of ineptitude.
Dude, then
Yo,
he gets
did
on
you-
TV and it's a talk about it.
Unbelievable.
They're doing it wrong. What's up, dude?
Did you ever get to deal with Mike Carey like on the field?
Yeah, I had like a fake conversation with him one time. He was so nervous. He just seemed so nervous the whole time.
Me and Nick would watch the games back in Pittsburgh and would just pray for him to come on because he was over, I think, 75 on
There wasn't
TV.
even a doubt that he was wrong.
Like
he
whenever-
was so blatant.
Whenever they would what
Like
they
the
do
Dean
with,
Blandino
they would
thing?
ask him what he thought. He was 0 for 75.
Does Dean Blandino ever do that, or is it just that other guy, Jerry?
No, are you thinking of Pereira?
Pereira does it,
What?
and then
Jerry
Jerry
Austin.
was doing it for the other network for a while.
He does it at ESPN.
Yeah, that's interesting because those refs are having rough days.
Yeah, yeah.
Rough days.